First thing, you just need to make sure you're logged into code.org and make sure you're in My Dashboard, the My Dashboard section. And when you scroll down, you'll see that we have a classroom sections and it says add a new classroom section. They have a handy dandy button on the right hand side that you want to click on, and this big pop-up window shows up. And you can see that there are 4 different ways of setting up a classroom. So we're going to just start with the picture logins. It's recommended for students ages 4 through 8, so about kindergarten through 2nd grade, but you can use this with older kids as well. Just click on the Use Picture Logins button.
If you would like your students to use a Word login, which is just 2 random words, then click on the Use Word Logins button.
You're going to start out by naming your section. So I'm going to call mine Picture Class. They're going to be younger kids probably, so I'm going to pick kindergarten for my grade level. And I also get to pick the course that the kids are going to do, so it sends them directly to the lessons that I want them to have access to. So I know that kindergarten is course A in CS Fundamentals, so I'm going to pick course A. Also, we have 2 settings that are enabled. One is for enable lesson extras, and the other is enable pair programming. I want to keep both of those for my students, so I'm going to leave it alone and click Save. Okay, so now under Classroom Sections, I have a class. It's called Picture Class. It's grade kindergarten. We have the course is Course A. I can add students by clicking this button. And here is my login information, which is going to come in handy a little bit later. And when I click this down arrow, I have a few different options. So from here, I can view student progress. So it'll take me to a different page where I can see that. I can manage my students. I can print login cards for them, so it will have all the information that they need. You won't have to type it out. I can edit my section details, like maybe I picked the wrong course, I want to fix it. Maybe my students have finished a course, so I want to print their certificates. I can do that here. And I can archive this section. So once you put kids into a classroom, that will be your only option. You won't be able to delete them unless you delete every single kid individually. And right now I can delete this section because I don't have any students. So I do want to add some kids, so I'm going to click that Add Students button. And I have a choice. I can do add multiple students, or I can move students, or I can just individually put kids one by one. So I just want to go over adding multiple students. So I'm going to click on that. It says type or paste the names of your students, 1 per line. So what's great is I have my list of kids. I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to paste it in. I hit done. And now the kids are already set up on each row. And I click Save All. And they're good to go. You can put the students' ages in for them, or when they log in for the first time, that will prompt them to put in their ages. Now, here's my student Elton, and if I want to see what his password is, I click Show Secret. Also, if maybe Elton is deathly afraid of dogs, then I can hit reset and it will maybe give him a zombie that he's not afraid of. If I click on this arrow, I can edit or remove the student. If I edit, that means like maybe I spelled the name wrong and I can fix his name. So that's all there is to it when you're setting up the classroom. The next step is learning how students actually access your class.